What's up, y'all? Dayan, what's going on? D-Lenter, Jaime, how y'all doing? Anyway, there's been a couple of updates since I tried out Flotsam. This is that base builder out at sea. Well, I was planning on actually streaming some Outer Worlds, but I didn't get the game downloaded in time. It's fairly large, and I ended up having a bunch of other downloads. So, anyway, I'm going to start up a new Flotsam playthrough here. Icos, what's up? That's another game. Icos showing up reminded me that I was gonna start as well, but I decided to take a more casual approach today, and that is the Alpha 18 for 7 Days to Die is out of experimental and into a stable build, and it looks really good. I'm anxious to try it out. I'm not sure. I may end up doing an edited playthrough of that one because there is a lot of walk here, walk there. What's going on there, Osgold? Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We got a new game coming. Let's see, Gallville. No, let's not go with Gallville. What else we got? Wet Heap. Barnacleton on Sea. Yeah, let's see. What can we name this place? It's always the same name. It's always the Juicetropolis or it's Juicetopia. I need some variety in my life. Here, we'll really mix it up. Juiston. Kind of like Houston, but Juiston. Anyway, let's get going here. Alright, so we got lots of rubble. Now, a few things that were addressed since the last update is there's not supposed to be fishing nodes spawning out in the fog of war area that we can't get to. There's lots of little changes like that I think will actually be kind of nice. But I mean, obviously we got just a ton of floaties right here by the base, so let's start off. And what is the plus and minus again? Z and X. It's been too long. Let's see, let's go one there. And one here. Now that's a ton of materials right there. That should definitely be enough to get me started. Let's get these little homies swimming. The little homies are swimming. Hopefully it clears out the stuff that's up front first. And I'm going to cancel out of all this tutorial stuff. And we'll go ahead and speed it up a little bit to get this early game stuff knocked out quick. Not enough yet to build anything, which is fine. There we go. Now it's starting to pop. Let's see. Let's start off with... Let's just go off that way. Wait for more trash to come. And it looks like we've got no real food resources. We've got this little area to discover before we can move on, and that, of course, is going to require a boat. Alright, we got that item done. Let's get some storage going on here. Or do I even need storage yet? I think I'm going to get storage going anyway. And then let's get... We'll go another 8 plastic off of this direction as well. Little storage never hurts, right? Okay, so to get some boats going on, what are we going to need? Well, we're going to need a mooring point, so we're going to need rope. And to get rope, we're going to need a woodworking shed. But we also want to get a drying rack up here for this wood as well. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and pop a drying rack. Say right there, just the starter drying rack here. Decided you're going to go with agility and fortitude. That sounds pretty good. I popped in and looked through the skill trees very briefly, but I haven't pictured anything in my head as far as how I want to go with it quite yet. Alright, let's start off by drying some wood here. Takis, what's up? I have not tried Aftermath yet, Jordan. Or Thaden. I did get it downloaded. So I got the first step done. I'm in that wonderful position again of having a ton of games to play. So tomorrow I can't actually decide whether or not to stream Aftermath or to stream the Outer Worlds. No, I'm not really a Call of Duty player. Not my kind of game. Plus today I definitely wouldn't want to play it. Let's see, do we want to go? Let's just go ahead and go with another storage right there. Now that means I'm going to have to extend this out further. Alright, we need 3 more dried wood before we can work on that woodworking shed. I have tempted just to throw another drying rack right here. I think I'm gonna. And we might as well go ahead and get this extended out, as we still have quite a bit of plastic laying here close. There we go. I've seen you've been online a lot, playing Gears 5, Thaden. That's good, you know. That's good that you're enjoying it. Alright, now I need to... What do we need? We need this woodworking shed. We gotta get it down ASAP. And these guys still have nowhere to sleep, either. And we need a boat. Now, this is too far out, isn't it? Yeah, that's way too far out. I mean, I guess I could extend this out just to make sure we pick up that loose stuff that's outside of my ring. Could have done the same thing there, but it's only a couple of items. Alright, we need rope, right? Let's just make 3 rope right now. I don't want to get myself into a position, and what I mean by that is I don't want to use this plastic and then not have enough to get the boat, because I can't actually move on to this next area until I research, or until I explore this island. So it's pretty important to get the boat in, but at the same note, man, I really want to start extending out over here as well. Man, hopefully I don't eat through too much of the plastic doing this. We'll see. Everybody's snoozing. Well, I know you're tired, boys. Keep on working. Keep going. Here, I'll put 1 bed down. Now, I think it's going to be crucial for me to get this first boat sent off. And I think for right now, I'm just going to park it right there. I'm going to want to move that later. You want to play with Omni so you can blame him for holding you back? Omni's looking forward to playing some 7 days. He mentioned it this morning. He was excited to see that it hit early access, or hit a stable build instead of still on that experimental. Let's see, alright, so we need an exploration boat, first thing. Let's pop that bad boy down, and let's get this island over here explored, and we can grab some resources. Now, taking a look... Let me see, where's my inventory at? That's the map. Here's my inventory. I'm just going to leave this open over here. That way you all can see it, because I know my little stream notification bar up top cuts off the view of what I've got. So I'm going to leave that open right there just so you all can see it. Alright, and then now we can start setting off Well, let's get this explored, because this is priority number 1, right? So we got that set up. There's a boat heading over to it. Now we can also pick up some of this wood and stuff before we move on, because I still do have a ton of food. Now, what else are we going to want here? A distiller seems pretty darn important, right? Especially early game. Let's get this path built out a little bit further. We'll go to there. Doesn't seem like I got my full 8 plastic worth. No, this is not a free-to-play game, Jason. I'm tempted just to collect some more of this. What have I got? I've got wood, I've got plastic. It feels like... I mean, I can always just abandon these. I know I'm going to need a crap load of plastic, though, so I'm just going to put that guy on plastic collecting duty. Let these guys run. And then now I can actually build my sail. And I think we're going to put that just right here. A little bit of a cluster here. Hopefully that is not going to impede... No, it's not. I'm going to say hopefully that's not going to impede my ability to build outward. But it looks like it will be just fine. In fact, we got more plastic coming in. Let's just keep going with it here. Or do I want another bed? I mean, these people keep crying. They want somewhere to go to bed. What the heck, man? Needy little mofos right here. That is for sure. Now, I'm actually to a point where we can go to the next area, which is going to give us more food. We still need to get some water placed down. Let's see, where do we want the water to go? Guess we can put it... Let's just plop the water down right there for now. I feel like I should keep going out this way. Because I'm going to want to put my boats out there. We're starting to hurt on water a little bit, but we'll be able to make some. Let's get some firewood kicking here, because I know we're going to need a bunch of that. So let's just let it go. I'm not going to just let it run, but I'll make a bunch of it anyway. And then we'll head on off to the next area here pretty soon, actually. What's going on, Justice? How you doing? Let's come down a little bit further this way. And then I can... I don't want to go at an angle like that. I want to come off to the side. There it goes. See, let's go 8 that way. And we'll go 8 this way. And then that will be the start of the boats. I'm going to leave this one here for now, but eventually I'll want to trash that one. We're going to get some more beds in, though, while we're at it. Okay, so now we've got 3 homies and 3 beds, so that is a start. Let's get the water flowing. In fact, I'm just going to leave the water on auto queue, and then I'll supply it with firewood. There we go. That should work. I think we're going to be good to jump to the next area. We've got some water going now. Hopefully the next area has got some fishes, and I guess I could start prepping for that as well by getting more boats dialed in. So let's see. Let's actually go all the way to the end here. And I'm hoping I'm going to be able to fit 3 right in that little section, but we will see. Get a fishing boat going as well. That way we've got a supply of food going, we got some water. Now this is far from ideal with the water, but, you know, it's what we got. We got no research points yet because we've got to get to a new area and start exploring. Just going to let this stuff kick off here. We'll get that boat made and let these guys still collect a little bit. They're actually not doing very much collecting. It's because we've only got 3 guys. I've got 3 guys trying to do a whole lot of work here. 3 little homies. Looks like they're going to have that boat mooring done pretty quick. Okay, I'm 11 plastic short of making another boat. And it's giving me water warnings as well. Now see, like, this guy is swimming over to grab this stuff, and it would make more sense to me if he jumped in the boat and went out here and grabbed this. But I guess, you know, the AI is their own. I might just bail. I don't want to run into a water predicament here. Throw a rope around one of those big whales to travel to the next area. That'd make things much easier. I can get to the next area no problem because I've got my sail done. The problem I have now is I'm big time short on plastics. Now, there might be some plastics pretty close by, but as long as my water is not dipped too terribly low, I'm going to leave the firewood turned off for a minute until they're... Looks like they've got a couple more waters in queue there. I was hoping one of these guys would jump in the boat. But they do have this area almost clear, so shouldn't be a huge problem. I want to get a fishing boat as well before I go to the next area. And there we go. Let's see, so we got the fishing boat down now. And it looks like we're done with our water queue. I've got 12 water, 25 food right now. As soon as this fishing boat pops and is done, then I'm going to go ahead and move on over. One of the big challenges, I think, in this game is knowing when to move to the next area. And although there's still resources laying around everywhere here, these are common resources that are going to be just abundant throughout. So I don't need to, like, clear an area before I move on. It's more about water, food, and people. I'm going to let this boat unload, too. Give me a bunch more plastics to start off in the next zone. Very nice. Alright, so let's do it. Let's GTFO. And you see the next area here just takes a sail to get to. It's got villagers and an abandoned town. Let's do it. Alright, now we got a bunch of stuff close by again, which is kind of nice. Now, what do I want to prioritize here? The villagers or research? I feel like the villagers would be good. However, one important thing about the villagers is that means there's more food. They're going to be eating more food. Now, I do have some fish right here close. Alright, let's set things up. First off, fish needs to be a priority. So let's set a fish marker there. Then this swimming zone here seems to be kind of obvious to snag all this stuff. That's all right here close. And then I guess let's go with people first. Because I'm going to have some food. I've got water being made. So let's go people first, and we'll just let it fly here. And that boat, we're getting a lot of these little, like, freezes, game freezes. It didn't really happen in the last update. See, we've got a bunch more fish out here, too. Let's go ahead and mark that fishing zone. And let's mark this fishing zone. Yeah, it doesn't like me looking around the map. which is kind of weird. Okay, now our water is going to start bottoming out really quick. So let's get the firewood back on production here. And now we're going to have 2 more people added in. That's going to help all of that. Now they're going to burn that water quicker. Now I'm going to need more drying racks too, huh? Let's see. How do we want to do it? I feel like we want to start coming off this way. Let's go like that. Then we'll get... Man, I'm hoping we can get 2 drying racks right there. That would be awesome. If I can get another one in right in between this one and that. Yeah, the water is dipping low, low, low. Wow. Alright, now this one, let's go ahead and put it on fish. And then as soon as we get enough plastic, I'll see if I can get another one going. Man, the water is so low. Let's go ahead and set this one up, because we'll get some research out of that one. And that will give us some points. Hopefully it will give us enough points. I think the first thing I'm going to go into is the solar stills. Seems kind of like a no-brainer getting the... Now what do I need to make a solar still, I wonder though? Let's see. Yeah, so that just takes dry wood and plastic. So that will be a good next thing to go into. It actually shows I got 3 research points now. Yeah, it's really freezy moving around the map. That wasn't, like I said, that wasn't really a thing before. Let's see, let's grab that plastic. What else do we have that's not super, super far away? We got that wood there. Let's go ahead and set this plastic up as well, though. And then make sure that all of this wood gets snagged. Might be time to add in another boat. We're short. Yeah, we're going to be short on the plastics. Our water is just dangerously low. People are going to be getting real thirsty here pretty damn quickly. Did I get this one going? Oh yeah, it's going. These guys are just going to have to cycle their beds out for the moment. Looks like I might be hurting on storage a little too. And that comes down to plastic. The plastics are just so important. See, this boat's not even being used now. We got tired people here. Uh-oh, are they stuck? It looks like these guys are stuck on top of each other. Or something's going on with that dude. He just decided to take a nap just right there. Something funny going on. I feel like I'm going to run out of storage space really quick here, but I don't want to use the plastics on more storage. I'm going to have to. What's going on there, Ibra? How you doing? Man, we got a ton of wood now, and just nut crap for plastic. And we're out of water. Oh, man. This is bad. We're running out of food, and we're completely out of water. Do I play Dungeon Defenders too? Well, I mean, you can take a look at my channel and see I may have played it a little bit. I may have played an hour or two. Or 10,000. Something along those lines. Alright, it's showing we've got 5 people now. There should be one here, one there. Oh, they're unloading the boat. No, this live stream, I'm not going to be playing Dungeon Defenders 2. I mean, I'm sitting here playing this game right now. I don't really switch games. When I start a live stream, that's the game I play. I don't really swap around. Okay, town's inventory is full. Man, did I get myself into a predicament here? I think I may have gotten myself into a predicament. I got nowhere else to put my stuff. And I think, I'm not positive, but I think these guys' AI may get wonky. See, I got 6 research points here. It's all good there, Eber. Yeah, I don't really switch games, though. I start playing a game, that's the game I play. Well, I don't want to make too much, is the thing. I've only got 5 workers right now, so although I want to keep the water flowing, I don't want to take a worker that needs to be out gathering plastic. Because I really need somebody to start gathering the plastic now. And this place is still not done. That's one of the reasons. Or that is the reason, to be honest. Well, it frees up space, but it instantly fills it too, is the thing. Yeah, see, like, there's nowhere to put it. Food reserves are low. Oh, yeah, they are. Let's see, we'll switch these over to fish. I'll leave 1 on wood for the moment. Maybe that will help the food reserves out. Man, I am in trouble here. I need the plastics to be flowing in, and they're just not. It's all about this getting done. It's almost over, actually. Until that gets done, that boat is not going to be available. Now, the swimming zone here has got a lot of plastic laying around. And he's headed over there again, so... Gosh, I really hope so. Well, thanks there, Eber. I do appreciate it a ton. I can't wait to... There will be a lot of Dungeon Defenders content coming again as soon as we get DDA. But right now, sadly, there's just not a whole lot to do in Dungeon Defenders 2 for me. Alright, looks like we're finally done here. All we got is 8 points. We didn't get the 10 points I need. Man, 2 more. Gonna have to wait to the next area until I can get the solar still, so... Gonna need this firewood to keep on kicking. Still not enough plastic. Not enough plastic to get another storage down. It's one of my complaints about the game. You get these nice storage units later. This one right here is 10 storage as well. But it's difficult to make because you need a ton of metal scrap. And by the time you get to the point where you're going to be comfortable putting those down, you end up having a dozen of these small storage yards. And I really need another one here right now, but it's all about the plastic, and this guy should be going to get plastic now. Yeah, okay, so that will resolve that little problem. Now it's just a matter of surviving through the plastic run. Here's 1 boatload of plastic already, so that is awesome. Looks like the water's ticking back up. I mean, theoretically, I'm ready to move to the next area. but I've got a lot of issues right now. One being the water, two being the plastic, and when you have a bunch of plastic just sitting right here, and without these storage units to free up some room, thank you very much. I do appreciate you a ton, that's for sure. How we coming here? Man, the firewood is just getting chewed up. As fast as we make it, we're burning through it. See, homie should be dropping a bunch of plastic in now. Is he not? Is there nowhere to put it? I wish you could change the names of the people, too. Man, I'm full again. And not enough plastic to make storage. Alright, well, let's keep burning the wood, then. Okay, there's 9 plastic. Sweet. So there's one more storage. We can fit it in there, which is perfect. Actually, I wanted a drying rack there. Dang it! That's alright. Well, we got a storage unit there. I'll take it. Now, I need somebody in this boat right here going to get more plastic, yet everybody is working on other things. I'm assuming it's this storage yard here. Oh, see, the swimmers are going after more wood. I'm tempted to get rid of this buoy, but the wood is almost gone, and all that would be left in his plastic. Or there we go. He took off, so it's all good. I'd feel really good if I had one more storage unit down. I'd feel great about moving to the next area, even with my low water supply. See, in the course of this, I managed to burn my wood supply down from like 80 to 36 just to get over the hump with this inventory situation. And I gotta get those 2 more research points. I mean, this solar still is really the thing to get. I'm tempted just to go right for that big storage, but that is not the thing to get right now. It's all about the water, right? Must have water. Alright, Ibra, take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate you stopping by. Let them do their thing. The fish keep flowing in. Where'd my inventory go? Yeah, I got a ton of food now. I got 49 fish that are ready to be dried still. We're 2 beds short, but man, I really don't want to waste all those plastics on beds. I think I'm going to go with another storage unit instead. Wow, man, we're just chewing through this wood. I mean, we still got wood coming in. Okay, now this guy is about to start grabbing plastic too, which is going to bump my plastic production through the roof, which is exactly what I need. Let's see. Do we want to go with a bed, or do we want to go with a mooring point? Let's go with a mooring point instead. That'll get us one more boat going, and then I can probably actually trash this one, because this will be beds all up along here, I think. I'm thinking the boats are just going to naturally go to that one. It should end up being a shorter pathing. I guess we'll find out. Alright, we're looking good there. So now this mooring point, do I want to trash it? let's do it. Let's deconstruct that mooring point. Now, this is one of the bug fixes in this particular update, is there was an issue with things deconstructing properly. We're going to have to see how this one functions. And see if it does the right thing. Keep the firewood ticking. Not quite there yet. Yeah, so the boat went right to that one. So we got no issue there. But is this going to deconstruct properly? It actually looks like it's having an issue here. What's going on, Twinkie? How you doing? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it deconstructed properly, so we are all good there. Let's go with one more mooring point out here, and then now we can just work on more dryers, more inventory, etc. In fact, we can get another inventory right now. Oh, it's not going to let me put one in right here. That's alright. I don't want to... I want to make sure that this space doesn't end up being dead space right up here. But I can always move this out and then build something off of it this way. But I think it is probably time now. We got a bunch of storage. We got a decent amount of wood. We've got plenty of food. We're hurting on water, but we're making water. I think it's time to move on to the next area. We've got both of the points of interest discovered here. Let's do it. And here we get a little free water, which is nice. So let's do it. Let's head here. We get fresh water, oil, and then there will be an abandoned town as well. So let's do it. Alright, do the usual pause. Now we got nothing in swimming distance, really. We do have a bunch of fish here, which is nice. Man, there's like practically nothing. There's some plastic here. Which, I mean, I'll pop that down, but that is the only thing in swimming distance. So I'm glad I put this additional mooring point. Let's go right for this water. That's 20 free water, basically. So we'll get that salvaged fast, and then we need to set up some fishing zones. See, there's one there. Do you have any more close fish? Doesn't look like there's any more fish super close. But let's get... We know we're going to need the plastic, so let's get more plastic. I'm trying to find the closest pile of wood here. It looks like this might be the closest pile of wood, so let's get some wood selected to harvest up as well. And then let them go. Now, we can get another salvage boat here. Which, if we'll just need more people to man them. But we're going to have lots of... We're going to be in good shape here, assuming I get this water quick. It's all about this water at this point. I do wish there was another fishing spot close. This is way out here. I mean, that's might be where I have to send them. This one, I think, is actually closer than that one. Let me go ahead and select that one up. What else for fishing? Looks like this might be the only other spot. Let's put... Abandoned shack. Keeps bringing me to the abandoned shack. There we go. Let's go ahead and select that one up. I'm going to wait until we get this water before I get another exploration project going here. Let's get one more round of firewood going too. I think my storage is going to be all full up again. How are we doing on research? We still need our 2 points. We'll end up getting points from here, I believe, but not here. We can do the factory ruins last. Let's go ahead and just queue that abandoned shack up next. Even though the water is not done yet. That will give us the research points. That way we can get another distillery down. And I kind of feel like it's about storage and drying here. We're actually in pretty good shape on the storage right now. We could use more drying racks, though. Let's grab another drying rack and put it there, and we'll set that one on wood. Then we'll have 2 wood and 2 fish. Alright, so our water is done. Yeah, we got a big old bump on the water reserves, which is very nice. Perfect. How we doing on plastics? We got 33. I kind of want to save them because we're going to need them for that distillery as soon as we get it. Alright, we finished up here too. Oh wow, we got 10 research points out of that. That is nice. So first things first, we need to unlock the solar still. It gives 8 points left. I kind of feel like I should save it. The food truck is a hot item. But then we need this scrapsmith as well. There's no point in putting that storage yard yet because I just don't have enough of these metal scraps. Yeah, see, for the food truck we need screws. So we need the scrap smith to be able to make the screws. So let's unlock that as well. And let's start working on that water situation now. See, we'll go right there. Come out another 8. And now we need more. Wow. Oh, it's because all the dried wood is being used, is what it is. Alright, we'll set this drying rack to wood, and that should help us out there. Actually, don't have a lot of wet wood laying around. Gonna need some more beds, because now we have 5 people and only 3 beds. And everybody wants their own bed. Why they gotta be that way? Now, how these water stills work, I don't think there's been any balance changes with it, and there really should be, in my opinion. Because right now, this is like the premium. It constantly generates water with no people required other than to collect it, and, you know, no one required to run it. So that's kind of a hot item, right? But it just doesn't generate enough. Like, one solar still is just barely above the amount required for one person. So, like, right now I've got 5 little homies running around. So, if I wanted to automate the water for those guys, I would need 5 of these stills, which seems just excessive. So now we've got the reverse problem. We've got a crap ton of plastic and not enough dried wood. So I'm going to switch one of these drying racks back over to wood. And hopefully these guys start getting the wood prioritized there. I don't want to go with another distiller, and I don't want to be using up all my wood for firewood. I've still got plenty of water, so I'm going to just let that sit for the moment. Let's see, there's one more solar still down. Put one right there. Now I'm wondering if I came out too far here. Oh no, let's just do it. I don't want to waste any of the space because that circle is all you get to build in. You don't get a way to expand that out to make your little metropolis any larger. So I was actually hoping to take advantage of that by having some of these solar stills hang outside, you know, where their construction is started inside, but they kind of overlap to the outside of the circle. Let's see, let's get these beds down, keep these people happy. It looks like we're going to need more storage too. Go with one more bed. Just pop it right there. And now we'll be good on the beds versus the amount of people that we have, which is plus. And let's get this last... Let's get the factory ruins salvaged. Oh, dang, that sucks, Jaime. Well, I'm glad you got it dialed in, man. It's no fun when your connection goes down. That is for dang sure. Need a little bit more dried wood and we'll be good to go. Look at that water. All that free water we got is just draining. But we should start collecting a little bit from this. The more solar stills I can put down, the less I'm going to have to make firewood and power this distiller. I like the game. It's a real relaxing, nice, casual experience. It's got a pause button. So, I mean, like if I'm just playing and I want to get up and make a sandwich, I can just pause it. I mean, there's always time to play a casual game like that. In my opinion, it's nice. Let's see if I can find your last question there, Jaime. I actually don't see a question from you. Till I kill everyone? Yeah, I mean that... We all know that happens. Don't scare him, Theoden. Don't scare him. I need a bit more dried wood. Actually, it looks like we're going to run out of storage again here. I think maybe I'll start adding storage in along these sides too. Two more storage units in right there. Oh, well, I mean, obviously I'm streaming today, Jaime. No, I never said I wasn't streaming today. I said that my stream would be later today. Normally on Fridays I start at 1 p.m. or yeah, at 1 p.m. Pacific. But today I started later. Alright, so that is going to let me build out. Which is awesome. Now there's one more big test there. And that's, let's get that down. That's going to kind of, well, I mean, I could put storage or something there. I want to see if it's going to let me build off of this, and it looks like it's going to. So yeah, now I can take advantage of that outside space. So we're outside the circle, but we're still able to get it built, which is what I was hoping for. So let's grab another one this way. Oh, yeah. Now, I try to stream as often as I can. I like to stream. It's nice to have somebody to talk to while you're playing, especially like a casual game like this, you know? If I was doing this in an edited series, I would have to edit all this dead time out. We're on a live stream, I can just sit there and chat it up, you know? And just let this stuff go. Oh, it's not letting me over here. It's on to my trickery. Alright. Well, what can you do? Gotta start building in. It looks like we've got a bit of a wood deficiency now, too. Let me go ahead and put a marker right here. Snag this wood. Oh man, look at our water. Holy crapola. Man, I'm running out of firewood. Let me just use it. I'm going to use up the dry wood. You got to have water, right? Everybody starves if there's no water. Or everybody dies of thirst. Alright, I think it might be time to move on to the next zone. We've got everything researched here. We don't have any 3 research points. It's not going to get me too far. I can make the scrapsmith now, but I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have the materials to make it, so I'm going to have to get that at another area. So we're out of water, yet we've got some water producing. So we should catch back up on that fairly quick. Man, everybody's thirsty, though. Holy crap, people gonna die. People gonna be kicking it real soon here. I have a bad feeling. Sorry, y'all. It doesn't like when I drag, when I tab out, it recognizes it as the mouse being way off the screen. That's why I keep randomly rolling over. Yeah, I went out too far here, Jordan. I was trying to get solar stills across here, but I went out a little too far. I was able to get one in, but it won't let me put in a second right next to it. So I'm going to have to use this area for storage or something different. Alright, we're still bottom of the barrel in the water situation. Let's keep burning up this wood, because it's flowing in right now. There's a bunch of water sitting there. People aren't going and drinking it, though. And there they go. I'm going to say, if you're thirsty, drink it, for God's sakes. And we got water sitting all in these, too. I think I might have too few homies for all of the tasks at hand, so let's get to the next area. Alright, so now we get a choice. We can go up this way and get a bird. We can go down that way and get a person. Now, I learned my lesson on the birds. The birds are fun and all, but the birds don't operate heavy equipment. So we're going over here. You've noticed the past 2 or 3 days that I've been uploading and live streaming? Yeah, I try to do both. I've been streaming more on YouTube here lately because the YouTube channel is in a slump right now, I'll be honest. The current state of Dungeon Defenders 2 has it so that there's not a ton of people looking or watching Dungeon Defenders 2 related videos, which directly impacts my channel. So, like, the best thing for me right now would be for DD8, for that beta to launch. Alright, so what do we have here? What do we have? We got 2 more homies. Now, the thing with 2 homies is we've got to remember that's more food and more water. We've got some seaweed here. And then we've got a bunch of metal scrap here. I'm thinking let's just go ahead and get the homies. So we'll set those up as our first point of interest. We got nowhere to swim to. Everything is outside of range, so there's nothing we can do there. And we need a source of wood and a source of... Well, we need fish too, right? Let's pop down 1 fish marker. We got another fishing spot anywhere here close? Nowhere super close. Here's one. Let's pop another one down right there. It's because they're special, unique shards there, Jaime. You only have to do it once, though. You know? Once you upgrade it, it's yours, and it's there. Okay, and then now we need plastic and wood. Now, we've got some plastics right here. See if we can cover both of those with one. Nope. We're going to be better off just doing that. And then let's get wood as well. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of wood right there. And then as a third, we can set down this one for the plastics. Try to collect as much of this as we can. There was another fishing spot right there. I'm going to go ahead and mark it. Just so it's done. Alright, let's let it go and hope these guys don't die. Let's keep this firewood flowing. What was that? There are not enough houses to accommodate all drifters. Oh, we got some new folks. Well, yeah, we need 2 more beds. We got that one down. We can fit those right here. Let's go 1 and 2. And then our homies should be happy. Now we're going to need to work on water and food. Now the food is all about the fishing at this point. And we've got a little bit of food saved up. So it's about getting these solar stills working. I need to get another solar still in here. It's really a shame that it wouldn't let me go across to this area. How we doing on plastic? We're getting low on... We're actually low on all of our resources, really. Alright, we got that area cleared. I guess let's go to this one. Because we could end up getting something else other than just that metal salvage out of that one. And then might want to think about more boats too. Now that we've got more people. There's still a boat sitting there though. We could probably use one more fishing boat, right? Okay, that boat's out now. But... oh, we need rope. Let's make a couple of rope here. Just so we have it. Go with 4 of them. Sounds about right. 2 more weeks and we get the rest of those hyper shards. I'm pretty stoked about it. I can't wait to have a double mass destruction set up. So I'm going to go with mass on reflect beams and then on flame auras. And have reflects and flame auras with mass. That's just going to be beast mode. Well, I mean, I'll play around with them and move them around quite a bit, probably. But that's where I'm going to start off. Looks like more drying racks, more storage would be helpful. And I know this area is dead, but I've been kind of saving it for a better storage. 14 metal scrap to make those bad boys. Yeah, a lot of game freezes here. I mean, it's freezing up way worse than it was before. I'm not sure what to think about that. What's going on there, Juicy Alpaca Burger Bones? Now, granted, the game's in early access. I'm sure they're going to get some optimization dialed in before it's all said and done. But it wasn't freezing like this before. And now it's like quite frequently, it's like catching for a second. It's like right there, it just did it. It's actually just chain doing it right now. Alright, let's try again out here. Yeah, see, I just went a little too far out. Let's get another one here. I got 2 areas here, which I can use for large storages if I get to that point. Let's go ahead and go with another mooring point. Yeah, it's really bad. I mean, compared to the last time, it's catching quite often. Okay, so that's all we got was the salvage there. We can set up this last one. Now, this seaweed that we get, we'll be using on the food truck as soon as we get it, but we're not in that position yet. Don't even have the scrapsmith made yet. I guess I can get that going here. Pop it down right there. tried DD2 for a while after OMDU ended. DD2 is a great game, but boy, is it a grinder. I mean, it is grindalicious. There's no doubt there. You have to be prepared for that level of grind before you hop in to play it. I mean, people talk about, like, oh, well, this game made me grind 100 hours. I mean, you could literally grind 1,000 hours in DD2. Just grinding the exact same thing and still not having all the shards you need. I mean, that's a whole new level of grind right there. Right, now we know we're going to need screws, so let's just get a few screws made. Let's go with 4 of them. And then we'll have them sitting. Man, look at the food situation. Yeah, I need that other fishing boat badly. Let's get it down. We need the fish rolling in quicker. These dudes are chowing down, man. They are eating it up. Do we need another drying rack? What do we got there? We got wood. Actually, we got 3 that are wood now. Let's switch that one over to fish. So there's 2 wood, 2 fish. That will let me get caught up on the food a little bit here. Now you see the water's not dropping as quick. It's because I've got all these solar stills going now. It's a huge benefit for sure. Did we already select that one? Yeah, we already selected that one. And let's see. Let's come out here. Another 8. Well, I mean, they said up front that they were going to try to, that it was a technical issue. They didn't straight up say they were going to be putting that back in the game. Like, the exact words are, we're going to try to get it back in the game, but it's been quite a technical issue. So, I mean, at this point, I don't expect it's going to change. It's disappointing because I really love that setup, but I won't use it if other people can't use it. So it takes it out of contention for me. That's the beauty of it, though, is you don't need it. The Petrify setup is just as, if not stronger, because you get an additional benefit. The Electrocute versus the Petrify are both the same thing. They have the same diminishing returns, but the Petrify mobs take increased damage, too. So you get a second benefit out of Petrify that you don't get out of Electrocute, which is kind of nice. Now, I'm tempted to bring this all the way down and connect it, but that's a lot of materials. We've got this area clear, and we're going an awful long way to get our other stuff. Are all the boats out? We're burning food so quick. This drying rack doesn't even look like... Or yeah, it's got wood on it. I was going to say it didn't even look like it was doing anything, but it's doing it. How we doing on storage? We're actually doing decent on storage. We're not full up yet again, so no issues there. I'm debating on going ahead. Well, I could get one more bed in. Can I get another one here? No, too tight. What about here? No, won't let me there either. I play a lot of more popular games, but the thing with more popular games is there's a lot more competition, and there's a lot larger, already established channels that are playing those games too. So everyone just naturally migrates over to those channels. I played quite a bit of Borderlands 3 and like struggled to get any views on the videos I made for it. And I play Destiny 2 all the time, and nobody watches it. Everybody's watching the bigger ones. Not nobody. I mean, there's people that come and watch all the content no matter what it is. But, you know, you look at Terraria channels, they don't do well outside of doing Terraria. You look at Stardew Valley channels, they don't do well outside of doing Stardew Valley. You know, it's one of the just natures of being a content creator. The second you start specializing in one thing, then that's what people expect. You know, Dungeon Defenders Awaken will be good for my channel. You're here for Dungeon Defenders 1 community update videos and streams. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do those community update maps on Nightmare difficulty anyway, Twinkie. You have to be really jacked up, man. I mean, I've got a pretty good set of builders and everything, but they're nowhere near what the pro DD1 players are using. You know, you look at my stuff compared to Washboard stuff, and it's like, oh my god. I mean, his stuff is absurd compared to mine, you know? See, let's get another drying rack down. We actually have a ton of dry wood. I'll tell you what, let's kick this back in gear. There's a beta. Oh crap, oh crap. I don't want to make all that rope. I want wood. There's a beta for Dungeon Defenders 2 or Dungeon Defenders Awaken that'll be here in a few weeks. Looks like you're out then. Let's see. We got a bunch of wet wood. Let's put that on dry wood. We're hurting on fish. On food. It's time to move. Because we are, like, running out. Let's just get moved here. Okay, we go this way and we get free water. We can go that way and get more oil. If we go this way, we'll get more villagers. I say we don't pass on the free water. Let's do it. Yeah, I mean, it's a tower defense channel. You know, there's no doubting that at all. Any tower defense type games I play on the channel, more people will watch. And then, of course, most of the viewers are here for Dungeon Defenders content. Let's see, let's get... That's a lot of plastic in swimming range, which is kind of nice. Oops. Let's get this stuff collected by a boat. Let's get our free water first. And then we need fish. We need a lot of fish. Here's fish. Do we have any other close fish? I almost did a Stardew stream today, Theoden. I was very, very close. Wow, man, everything is so far off. I was really close to doing a Stardew stream today. I want to do a Stardew stream before 1.4 hits. And I think 1.4 will be soonish. Where the heck are all the fish, man? Wow, I'm not seeing any fish in this biome besides that one little puddle. That's crazy. Let's keep looking around for them. Wow, the food here is good. Oh, there's some right in front of me. I was going to say the food here is going to be so scarce. Well, that's 50 fish anyway. That's not a ton of food. But it's enough to get us started. Oop, that's the water. We're going to be getting a little influx of free water here, which is nice. Food reserves are low. Oh, I am aware. some more firewood pumping. How are we doing? We got plenty of inventory space left. As soon as we get this free water, I'm going to get this other area explored very, very quickly and then move on to the next. Only having 2 little fishing spots there kind of stinks. It definitely makes it so that I got to get out of this area fast. Ain't no fish, ain't no sticking around, you know? Okay, I got my free water. Let's get this area squared away. How are we doing on research now? Only 3 points. Got plenty of stuff to be collected. I could get, see what I'm going to do on the water situation here. It'll let me put one right there, but boy, that wonks out that whole corner, doesn't it? God, it's such a shame it won't let me go off the edge there. It's weird that it let me here, but it won't let me here. That's kind of wonky right there. But I'm wondering if that would give me enough room. Because certainly it'll let me put storage here, right? Yeah. It'll let me go outside here once this one is built. It's very wonky. I think I'm going to let it build first and then see if it'll let me place one down elsewhere. I'm wondering what they're going to add. I mean, is it going to be a decent amount of content, or is it going to be, you know, another spend $500,000 to buy somebody a house type thing? I'm very curious as to what it's going to be. All right, let's switch another one of these dryers over to fish. So now we have 2 wood and 3 fish, which I think that's a pretty good ratio. Alright, now let's see. It'll let me get it right there, which is terrible. But I'm going with it anyway. I guess just to make it symmetrically terrible. I could go with another one this way. And then that will still allow me to fill in the gaps here with storage. And I'm sure one of the big storage units can fit here if I make it to that point. The multiplayer update was big? Yeah. Man, I still wish that this stuff was shared. I wish that the skill points or whatever were shared. It's the one downside with Stardew Valley with the multiplayer is it really feels like to progress evenly with a friend, you either need to have one person that only focuses on this thing and have another person that only focuses on this thing. Because if everybody tries to do all the things, it just something just doesn't feel right about it. Alright, we'll get some more water in there. How are we doing on storage? We're actually getting kind of close on storage. I mean, where do we even want to go with it? A couple more storages there. So that's 7. And I've got 7 population. Okay, that's it for the points of interest here. I've got a little bit of food. I'm thinking it's time to bail, right? And get to the next area? We didn't get anything special out of that. There's still so much stuff laying around, but I've got plenty of wood and plastic. And nothing to do with them. So I've got an extra bed already ready. I wonder if I could sneak another one of these in somewhere. I mean, I could put some on the backside here. Way out. It's wanting me to go way out there for that one. I'll just go with that one there. Alright, let's get to the next area. Alright, so we got two choices now. We can use one oil and go up here for another survivor, or we can go down here for a bird. Now, I am going to just boycott the bird, and I'm going to take this route. We got an abandoned town, plus we got villagers. It's going to use one of our oil. But next we're going to want to go here anyway, so let's just do it. We're actually almost to the end of the map already. Alright, so let's do the pause here. Let's see what's in swimming range. There's a little wood, is it? I actually may not set any swimmers out because it's out there pretty far. Now let's check out our fish situation. Where are the fishes? Wow, really? This is the struggle right here. There's just not enough fish. I mean, it forces you into getting to that next tier, the food truck. That way I can make the fish a little bit higher quality. I only see one pool of fish in this whole zone. Now, I may end up getting some food out of one of these two places, which would be extremely helpful. But dang, no fish? One little fish pool? Actually, is that fish? No, that's not fish. Actually, here's some fish. So there's one more set of fish. Let me see if there's one more little fish area here. Man, it's just not looking good for the fishes. Alright, there's not crap. Alright, and then let's set... There's a 97. Where do we want to go for plastics? Seems like that's the closest place. Let's just do it. Let's grab these plastics. And that will get us started anyway. Now, I need to get either the fish kebabs or the food truck. Now, the food truck is actually a little bit better. But I don't know if I'm going to make it that long. So I may have to go the fish kebabs as soon as I can. Now, what about here? We got two more people. Let's go to this one first and get the research before we go to the people. Because although we got tons of water, we just don't have crap for food. And that's just a problem. Nobody's dead yet, though. Keyword there being yet. We need them fishes, man. Gots to get them fishes. Now, if we had 3 fishing ponds, or little fishing schools, then I'd make a 3rd boat. But since we don't, I'm going to just pray that there's food in one of these little points of interest here. It's really freezy. It really, really is. I'm sure y'all are noticing it on stream. It's like every 30 seconds or so, the game like freezes up for a second. It's very, very freezy. Alright, we got our food supply going up. Headed the right direction for sure. Now, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab another drink real quick, so I'm going to leave this run for just a second. I'm going to hope nobody dies and get it caught up, but I will be right back in just 1 minute. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. Got me some more coffee brewing. What's up, Domination? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so nobody died. That's a plus. Moving in the right direction here. No dead homies. Now, I mean, there's other things that I could collect here. Like, I mean, this wood is kind of a no-brainer. It's all right there. But we've got other stuff that's not being collected right at the moment. Everybody's working. They all working hard. Now, I'm wondering if they changed how much water you get. Did I get water out of here or something? No, I got some food. Looks like I got a bunch of research points, too. There we go. Fish truck, here we come. Alright, I need 12. And I've got 45, so we got room for a fish truck right now. That is good stuff. Let's see. Well, let's extend this down just a bit. And we'll get our fish truck. Oh, we need 2 more screws. Alright, let's get 2 more screws made. Actually, here we go. Oh, I got firewood. And it made water. Yep. Alright, are we ready to grab these? We're up to 11 and a half. Let's go ahead and grab the 2 homies now. We got a little bit of food. And we can get our food truck down. Oh, yeah. Now, well, we need more fish. I kind of want to turn off the dried fish. I'm going to set all these to wood for the moment. and not have any more fish drying, because I need some fresh fish to be able to make the kebabs. Yeah, it's floor 2 or floor 300, Twinkie. It was just short of floor 300. Like it's way far ahead of floor 299, but it was just shy in level of 300. Now I just need somewhere that's abundant with fish. Did I get this? Or yeah, I got that. We've got the rescue now. We need, what, one more bed. We can go ahead and get a bed down here somewhere. Keep these people happy. I'm just going to pop it down right there for the moment. Now I wonder here, if I keep going around this way, is it going to let me get another... Well, only one way to find out. Alright, so we got our beds. We're good there. We're doing great on water. We're doing okay on food. And we just need more fish. If we got to an area... See, when we want to be making the sushi, you look at the nutritional value is 3. It says 1, but it's actually giving us 3. Versus the regular cooked fish. Now, of course, we need that seaweed for that to happen, but we need the raw nibble fish. So I'm just going to queue... Let's just queue those up, because we do have 25 seaweed. So as the regular fish come in, now are all of the fishing nodes all fished out? Is the other thing I need to check. If they're all fished out, I need to just move right to the next area. And it appears that they may be. Yeah, there's no more fish here. Alright, so we got a GTFO. So we is outie. No, we have no choice. I don't think I have oil. Yeah, I don't have oil. So I have no choice but to take this route. But here we're also going to get some free water. So that's all good. Now I'm just going to pray that there's a ton of fish here. Please be fishes. Alright, let's check it out. Where are the fishes? There's one. There's another one. Come on, give me one more. Just one more. Doesn't look like it's going to give me another fish node. Quite unfortunate. Yeah, that's it. Alright, well, let's grab the free water first. Even though we're doing great on water, let's get it anyway. How are we doing on research points? We've only got 1 research point. Let's see, and we've got some stuff within swimming distance here, too, that we can grab. You thought you saw another one? They're hard to spot when it's paused. So, I mean, that's quite possible. I'll take another look here. Get those 2 swimming nodes squared away. And then we can set up 2 remote nodes as well. 102. That's about as good as it's going to get there. How about the wood? That one is pretty darn close. And this one's mixed. Just go ahead and let's snag this wood. And then I'll set this one to collect this mixed pile as well. Alright, now let me unpause it and let it go. And see if we can see some more fish. They're easier to spot when it's not paused, for sure. see ya. What's up? Long time no see indeed. Alright, so I'm not seeing any more fish. So we're just going to have to go with what we got there. Now, everything here is all froze up. It's because it doesn't have wood, right? What is the food truck? Oh, the food truck needs firewood. Oh, crap, 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 crap. I don't need all these screws. That was the wrong place. Okay, now I think we might be able to start setting our limits. You know, I'm going to keep manually managing the firewood for the moment. But you can set your crafting limits here. Like, what is our total water capacity right now? We can hold 60 water. So, there's no need to be producing more than 60 water, right? In fact, I'm going to put it at 50. Screws, I'm not going to bother setting. Okay, we've got dry wood, 100. Well, we can always use the dry wood, so I'm going to leave that one at 100. The dried fish. Now, I could lower this dried fish way down and set one of those dryers back to fish. And that will guarantee that I keep a supply of dried fish going, but it won't be too over the top. Let's see. Let's just take it to 15. And then I'll switch one of these back to fish. Now this should be putting out, right? How come I'm not seeing no sushi showing up in the inventory here? It's got the firewood. Needs a person to run it, is what it is. And we got all that water. Let's get this seaweed here, too. That 30 seaweed is going to definitely help in that fish department. And we've got a bunch of hungry dudes down here. Why is this not making? It says that there's some right there, ready to be exported. I'm curious, do we have a jam up here? I think we might have a jam up. Why are these guys all right here? It's like something is stuck. It appears like something is jamming these guys up because there's food waiting for them right over here. Look at it all stacked up. But nobody's going and getting it. Yeah, there's going to be people dying here. But this is a bug. Now let's see when these fish finish drying here. Let me look at the inventory again. Oh man, this sucks. Somebody is blocking the path over here. The captain. Oh, because there's no inventory space. Shoot. Alright, we need more inventory space. Well, where do we want it? Let's just go right here. God, man, that was damn near tragic. There we go. Now he's going and picking the food up. So at least somebody will be fed there anyway. Just completely disable that. Keep the firewood flowing. In fact, let's just turn the firewood on. And then I'll set the... How did I do that? Here it is. I'll set the firewood limit to what? I'll set it to 40? Or is that too high still? I'll set it to 30. It's a shame you can't just hold this, but it's making me clicky click. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. What about water on this thing? Thinking it wants... See if it'll let me put more water right there. I'm making a big old anchor, it looks like. This is not the picture I had in mind of what this was going to look like. That is 100% for certain. Alright, we got one research point still. This is that seaweed is still being collected. How are we doing over here? It's needing the firewood. And the firewood's kicking out. Just a matter of getting it delivered and all that. I need this bad boy putting out. Like, I almost need somebody there full time. You can manage that as well. Like, setting a priority on certain things. Like, I almost feel like I almost need to set somebody on priority for cooking duties. Scurvy? Well, I guess I gotta need to look at their... Or no, this is their current status. Windy, drippy. Who would be the best cook? Windbreaker. Mouthful. Well, if I let Mouthful do the cooking, all the food is going to disappear. I'm going to set him on it anyway. He's got the name most likely to be a cook. Alright, more water. Okay, we got that seaweed collected too. Let's select this last one. This will be some more research here, and then randomness. I'll get some randomness as well. Hopefully the randomness ends up being food. Look at that food kicking up now. Oh yeah, we got us a cook. Old Mouthful over there getting it done. Now I am wondering, do I want to connect these? Why not? Give them an alternative route going around. Now I need to have a path going this way as well. That way I can take use of this space right here. Wondering if I just want to go ahead and get that going here. Is that actually connected? It's a little bit funky looking, but I'll take it. I'll take the funk. And what are we waiting on here? Oh, nothing is queued is what we're waiting on. Let's keep that queued as well. Now let's take a look at the fish situation. Are we out of fish in this area again? Because, once again, if we're out of fish, we gotta move. No food, no sticking around, you know? I'm not seeing any of those fish markers. So I'm thinking all of the fish has been collected. No more fishes? No more fishes. Alright, so we out. No more fish, no stand. So now we've hit the end of the map. So what happens now is it's going to bump us back over to that first starting area, but the nodes and everything will be randomly regenerated, or randomly generated again. So let's head on over. to there. And now we are back where we originally begun in Houston. Now, why is it not letting me... Oh, here we go, right? Yeah, okay. So now we're back. It gives us an option, more rope. This stuff is the same. Well, let me pause it and check out the fish situation here. We might want to just bail almost right away. Now here's actually 2 fishing nodes right here. That's a good sign, having 2 that close to each other. Let's see what else. More fishes, more fishes. Thought that might have been fish, but it's not. Alright, it looks like it's just the 2 again. So I need to watch those when those 2 fishing nodes expire. Now we got swimming terrain here, a bunch of plastic. We got not much wood here, huh? Let's see, let's get this area... Let's actually get both of these wood areas squared away. Because we've got the plastic right there, and then we'll set 1 plastic marker right here. And we're already on the task there. We won't be in this area very long. Basically, the second these nodes run out of fish, then I'm out. I'm curious if anybody takes that path. Okay, so that path is working. That's a plus. See if we can't keep that distance. I could have went off a little bit further with it over here. Storage is almost full again. Oh yeah, man, the constant struggle. See, we got 11 points now. I wonder if I have enough metal scrap. I got 30 metal scrap. Alright, let's do it. Let's get the big boy storage yard. And let's pop these down. I know I can get 2 right here. Why don't... Oh, I do have enough for 2. Alright, now that right there is an official crap ton of storage area. These large ones are so much larger than the small ones. How are we doing over here? It's still pumping it out. We actually got 14 food saved up now. That's good. Good stuff right there. We might be able to kick it here for a minute. We just might be able to kick it here for a minute. Let's grab more water. I feel like I missed a little bit of an opportunity over on this side here. I mean, I could do something about that, but I could also just put other things over here. It doesn't always have to be, water. It won't let me bend it around any further that way. Let's just cancel that. I mean, that could be storage. That could be all sorts of things. I'm just going to leave that area blank for now. Keep working my way around this side, and then I'll fill in the middle there when I can. Okay, we got a bunch of food. We're full up on our dried fish. Maybe we can up our dried fish allotment to 20. Just so we have some backup fishes. We're doing great on firewood. Let's keep that rolling. Now what about the drying rack? We don't really have a lot of wet wood in the inventory. So I'm not super concerned about that right at the moment. And then this is at the firewood has reached its limit. So we're actually, I think we are sustainable now. This is one of the complaints. I think there was some reviews that this is one of the complaints. How long have I been going? An hour 45 minutes. That actually matches up with some of the reviews. And the complaint was you get to a point where you basically have unlimited resources within a couple of hours of play. And I think I'm at that point, to be honest with you. I mean, I could throw more water down and jack our water storage up a little bit more. In fact, let's set our water limit higher. Or we could get more water storage as well. We actually haven't hit the water limit. We can hold 60 water. Let's just keep the water cranked. The food's doing fine. We still got 24 seaweed left. Okay, and the magical indicator is here, and that is that we are out of fish. We've explored this area's POIs, and we are out of fish. We've got plenty of plastic, we got plenty of wood, we don't have metal scrap. So that's telling me, time to bail, and we're also going to get another homie, or two, in this next area. So let's head on over there. And let's see, let's pause it, and get our... See, where do we want to go first? Do we want to go homies? Or do we want to go research? Let's get the research first. Then, next priority would be the food. So, there's one fish. There's another fish way out there. Where all the fishes? Oh, there is a third fish right there. Holy crap. There's a fourth one right there. Now, this is RNG at its finest. We went from borderline starving, and now we're going to be, like, throwing stuff overboard because we have too much. There's another one right in the middle of this. Man, that is a shitload of fish. I like it. It might be time for another boat. Let's see. We want to keep the wood and plastic flowing. So, here's some wood. There's actually more wood there, but I want to get a plastic marked first. Ooh, is that the trade-off? There's no plastic. There's none at all. Holy crap. I think that's the trade-off. Wow. Oh, no, here's plastic. Not much. But there's some plastic. Alright, so we can let that stuff around here. We're doing good on beds, but we know we got more homies coming. So more homies means more beds. And I got some wasted space right here. I definitely don't want too much of that. Let's go with another bed right there. I kind of don't want to go with another bed in that area. Let me go with one around it here. No. I mean, here we can really put anything. Let's just throw multiple beds. Alright, now we should be 3 beds ahead, so we can accept 3 more people and still have beds for them. There's 4. Alright, so there's another. And that actually jam-packs that little area there. So now I need to think about what I'm going to put over here as well. Go right there. And then we'll go there and connect that up. So, I'm thinking we need another boat, right? Let's go ahead and start prepping by getting another boat down. And how is our inventory doing? We got a ton of food. We're good enough on water. I can't store any water, can I? No. We're actually going to fill up on water, I think. And that is one of the research items, is water storage. It's only 5. What's the small one take to build? Just some pipes. That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and get some pipes made. Man, we don't have much metal scrap, huh? Alright, we're gonna have to wait on that until we get more scrap. It's not pretty, but it's functional. Well, am I out of plastic? I am. Oh, crap. The fishes is coming in. Gonna be out of plastic. I got a ton of wood. Actually, probably can trash some of these wood dryers now. And we can put more beds in those spaces when we need it. We're kind of over the hump in the wood department. We're good on firewood. How's the food truck doing? Still got 18 seaweed. Once we run out of seaweed, we'll have to switch it over to this other one. Which, you know, by looking at it, that takes seaweed too, but it doesn't actually take seaweed. What can you do, you know? But yeah, I'm starting to get the impression that we won. I think that's it. I think now we could just go through the map as far as we want to go. And I think we've got enough food and enough water where, I mean, eventually we could just unlock everything. But some of this stuff, like I would never actually build the fish kebab. I could get a fishing hut. I kind of feel like I want a water container though. Plastic recycler, bigger houses. I mean, there's a lot of things that could be done. That's the metal scrap. We just need, you know, the metal scrap we're only getting from visiting these little islands here. So what did we get there? We got some food, firewood, regular wood, and 8 more research points. Or had already collected. Got mixed emotions here. Do I want to... I kind of feel like I just want to go with the big one. The bigger water container. I think I'm just going to wait and get the big one. But we're looking good here. How we doing? We got a ton of food, yeah. So, I mean, I could just let this... I'll just let these resources collect. The boats are all out. We've got room for one more boat. Let's build another boat. We need some plastic there, right? Looks like this guy is getting plastics here. And I think we want another salvage boat. Just need him to unload. Do I want to grab the new homies? Might as well. Let's just get them. Two more plastic and I can build this other salvage boat. And sadly, that salvage boat went after the homies instead of going after the plastic. I could set that as a swimming lane, I bet. Man, there's just nothing there. Here, I'm going to pop that down, even though there's only 8, just hopefully to get those plastic. Hopefully somebody will swim out there. And I still got 3 fishing spots to go. Getting that freezy thing again, freezing up quite a bit. Alright, now what was I wanting to build with the plastics? A boat. I need 2 more. Looks like homie's swimming. He getting it. He's swimming it out. Poor little dude. Alright, so there's another salvage boat. Pop that down. That will increase the productivity quite a bit if we can have boats doing all this. Now, I'm wondering... It won't let me put one in here. That could be storage or whatever. It will let me put more out here. Let's just go ahead and go right here with another one. I'm thinking our water production is pretty solid right now, though. We got what? We got 11 homies. 6, 7, 8, 9, and we've got 10 stills, so that's not terrible. Yeah, it looks like the fish may be done in this area. And we got our new homies. We still actually have 2 beds open. So let's bail. We don't even need this last group of fish. So let's move right along. Heading over here. Wow, we need oil is what we need. I don't think I have any oil. No, I've got 0 oil. So if there's no oil here... It says there's oil here. Alright, so we're good. Alright, first things first. Do we want the free water? The oil? No, let's grab the research points first. Let's go through our priorities. We got fishes. We got more fishes, hopefully. There's another fish. Wow, there's another fish. And there's another fish. Oh my god, look at this. Rolling in the fishes again. Alright, so now we need what? We need plastics. We need wood. I'll go ahead and mark us secondary plastics as well. And we'll put this as a secondary wood here too. And away they go. Should be in pretty good shape here, really. Nine research points. One more research point and I can get this big water container. I'm curious, this fishing hut, how much it actually produces. Could I fit a walkway next to the water maker? Let me see. It doesn't look like it. Now, I can trash stuff, too. I mean, now we've got an abundant amount of storage. Actually, we're starting to fill up. Wow. I'm gonna need more storage here soon. Alright, what did we get out of there? We got some food and wood. 10 research points. Wow. Alright, well, there's our water. Is that what we want next? Yep. Let's go with the water storage. And then let's save up for this fishing hut. Way we can check that out. Need 6 more metal scraps, and we'll find those probably, or maybe in one of these places we could potentially find some. Let's go ahead and set the oil up. Actually, let's just queue them all up. At this point, I think we're pretty solid. We still got boats in. If all the boats were out, I'd say let's go ahead and add another boat even. But all the boats are in. What is the hold up here? Oh, we're out of seaweed. Okay, so until we get more seaweed, we gotta switch this over to just cooked fish. Crap. Turn that off. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we'll get that going on the cooked fish instead. We still got dried fish as a backup, so we're in great shape there. We got fresh homies. And we're actually doing good on plastics and stuff again. We need more metal scrap now, just to be able to get more storages and stuff down. Oh wow, we're almost full on storage again. Holy crap. Dang. The storage game is real. Holy shit, man. Let's get let's just go ahead and go all the way down the row here. There's a bunch more storage. Now what about our water storage? That's a distiller. We need pipes. That all comes back around to the metal scrap. Gots to have more metal scrap. How many pipes do we need? 6 of them. We only got enough to make 4. I guess we can get those 4 made anyway. Alright, now we're all researched here. You see, we're kind of good on everything, really. Plastic, but... I mean, that's something that's going to be in every area. We've got a ton of food. And I think we're automated. Like I mentioned, that was one of the things from the reviews, is you just get to that point. Well, we are clearly at that point. We need to get somewhere with more scrap, so I think that's going to be here, maybe. And now that one says oil. That one's animals. Alright, to hell with it. We're going to do it. Let's get a bird. Alright. So... here we go. Let's salvage that scrap first. We'll get Steven last. We can get that seaweed. That'll allow us to get the better food going. And then we'll queue Steven as last. Or is it going to just blast through those? It's going to blast through those. Let me cancel these two and do them one at a time. Okay, now what else? We need food, right? So we got fish. We got more fish. Is there a third fish to mark just for giggles? Yeah, there's one right here. Okay, and then we want... well, I mean, we got a ton of plastic in swimming range here. But I think it's quicker to get it on the boat. So let's just mark it for the boat. See, we need wood. I think that's good. I mean, I'll mark more if we run out of these spots, but wow, there was another fish right there. We got mad fishes here. We got all the stuff. I mean, so we're going to be able to collect these no problem. Get more storage down, get our water storage made. I feel like I should take one of these beds and move them over. That way I can put something out here to not lose out on this dead space here. We actually have too many beds right now, so let's do that. Whoop, what happened? Little rubber band around the screen there. Let's deconstruct that house. Actually, I'm going to deconstruct both of these houses. Sorry, dude. You gotta move over there. It is your new place. Over yonder. It's getting more and more... I mean, as to be expected, I think it's getting more and more freezy the further we go along. Like, the game is, like, catching, like, every 15-20 seconds now, it feels like. Gonna need more storage pretty quick. We're up to 10. I feel like I should get another storage yard down first. Alright, we're squared away here. Let's get this. That's going to allow me to build some stuff in this area. We need 2 more pipes. And then we can get water storage. And then we need real storage too. I mean, that could just be a whole nother row of beds right there, I bet. There would still be a little bit of dead space in there, but not near as much. I don't need the beds right now, so I'm not going to do it. I do need the storage right now, though. Where do I want to put it, though? It would be pretty awesome if I could pop it right there. I mean, I just feel like it's wasting some of this space if I put it here. Let's go ahead and go right here. I think that will allow us to do 2, right? Yeah. Actually, it'll allow us to put some small ones into. Just 1? There we go. That's a nice additional chunk on the storage situation. Okay, and we got all that now. Let's go ahead and grab the seaweed. Now, what else did I want to make? I can't remember. Oh, the water, that's right. Oh, we're just short on the scrap now. Because the scrap's all being used to make these. What can you do? I mean, we're going to have water sitting. It doesn't spoil, so it's all good. I mean, I guess I could trash these. I could probably fit 2 of the big storages here once I got more scrap. I mean, look at us, though. I really, really think we're to the point where we won. I think this is an I win moment. I mean, all we're doing is waiting to go to the next area to get more metal scrap at this point. Yet we've got so much of everything else. Well, I guess let's get the bed situation squared away. Alright, see, that allows us 4 more residents. Not till I get Steven. Yeah, you gotta have Steven. Steven even requires a bed. I thought that was kind of wrong. Since when does the bird need a bed? The bird can kick it anywhere, right? I mean, he should be happy, like, kicking it up on top of the sail here. But no, the bird needs a bed. I just have a problem with that. You know, no way I can do it to put another one in there. It's definitely not pretty. It's not pretty at all. But it is working. Okay, we got the seaweed now. Let's switch the boat. Or switch him back over to that. Until we're out of seaweed again. And let's go get Steven. We coming to get you, Steven. We're en route. See, now I've got a ton of inventory space, so that's perfect. And then I got this whole area, which I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Can't fit water in there, but I could fit a bunch of storage units in if I needed to. I can put water along this. And I can continue out this way as well. Let's just go with a shorty. Is that how we want to do it? Let's do it. We'll put a shorty there. How are we doing over here for space? We're still pretty good here as well. Man, they're so picky about not going outside of the line. I mean, I guess that's the deal, right? You try to design your base so you can pack as much stuff in it without going outside of the circle. I'm hoping that down the road that might get expanded. Alright, so we've cleared everything. Where's Steven at? There he is. I see you flapping around, Steven. He's going right for the food truck, man. Where is he? Let me pause it. I can't track him down. Where are you at, you damn bird? He is elusive, man. There he is. Alright, even Steven. Cooked mussels? Where did that come from? Maybe Steven does his own thing. Hungry hippo. Great. Steven's hungry all the time. That's exactly what I needed. Alright, we got Steven. We got wood. Wood, and wood. We got a ton of dried food. Look at all the nibble fish we got. We could almost do with another food truck. We've got so much fish. Let's see. I'm wondering if you got the spacing down right and you started off this way, just going like with a big cross and then connecting it on the outside once you learn the spacing for the stills, and then you just surround the whole thing with stills. Oh, it's not letting me go there. It's too close. Alright, so I can trash that then. I mean, I'll just leave it for now, but... we could go out here, but is there room in here for more stuff if we wanted it? There's not. Alright, so no room there anyway. I mean, as long as we're still good on water, I think we're going to leave it. Alright, we got Steven rescued. We got our seaweed. We got our metal. I think the only thing to do is to get on to the next area. We've got 2 oil. Now, do we want to go here for free water? Do we want to go here? It's an abandoned town. That could have anything. It'll certainly have more research, though. So let's go there. Alright, let's pause it up. Let's see what we got. There's more metal. There's research. Oh, there's double research. Nice. Let's grab this metal first. Let's deal with the fishes. Where are you at, fishes? Fishy, fishy. Wow, man, let's just go way out now. What the heck, man? Where are the fishes? There's no close fish? One. Hopefully there's 2. Hopefully there's at least 3 fishing spots. What's going on, Tim? How you doing? Only 2 fishing holes here in this one. So we won't be in this area for long. Alright. So we need wood and plastic. It's like this is pretty close, but look how dense that one is. This one's pretty close, though. So let's go with closer is better. We'll take that mentality. We'll get some plastic. We'll get some wood. We got our metal scraps going. And let's just let it run here. I'm curious here what we want to do. I don't have a ton of plastic left. Such a bummer it won't let me go out there. These two right here were the spots. Look how far hung over they are. Just way outside of it. I mean, we're good on water anyway, so it's all good. I want to get this water container down before I do anything else here. Everybody hard at work. We got one boat sitting. So it looks like they're getting it. I feel like I could use... What have I got now? One, two. I've only got 4 boats. Or no, I got 5 boats. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? Yeah. Yeah, so I got 5 boats. That should be 3... Or it tells me right here, derp. I think that's 3 salvage and 2 fishing, which is about perfect. I can't really see needing more boats right yet, but that would be the next step, is to get more boats. Grinding some Destiny. It's, you know, that double, or not, it's not double, but that bonus Infamy week is going right now, and I'm just... God, man, Gambit is so painful during that bonus week. It's like you want to do it to get the bonus Infamy, but there's so many people AFK. It's just irritating. How we doing on storage? We're still doing good there. Alright, we got our water storage now. Where do we want that? And I got some wasted space here in the middle for sure. But I'm going to keep going with it. I'm just going to go ahead and queue both of these up because I don't care what order they get done. I don't have a problem with PvP as long as it's fun. You know? Like, Destiny 2, I enjoy the Crucible. I enjoy the PvP. What are we doing on research? Wow, we got 22 points. Let's try out this fishing hut. See what kind of... See what it produces. Oh, it takes seaweed. No, I'm going to pass on that then. What about the house? We can do a bigger house. That's only 5 points. Let's get this plastic recycler. Now, what's up with the houses? Let's see. How big are they? I wonder how many people they hold. I'm feeling like I should trash these beds and put houses in. Tell you what, let's get rid of 3 of them. Put a house in there instead and see how it is. Oh, I hear you there, Tim. I hear you, man. Look at that. The seagull's even over there helping out. That's a rarity. Dude wouldn't do shit last time. Alright, now how many does that hold? I'm anxious to see. Well, let's get this house built and see how many people it holds. Hopefully it's more than 3. If it's not more than 3, I question whether or not it's worth it to build them. Let's see, almost there. Oh, it's only 2? Wow, that is so not worth it. Dang. Yeah, I'm not even going to waste through. I'm going to just throw a regular bed down here next to it. So the big houses need to be balanced, because that is not worth it for 2 housing spots. It's not even worth building. That needs the old balancing act for sure. As soon as we get this area research, we can move on. Actually, to be honest with you, I mean, I just can't see any more of a challenge going. I really think, and like I said, this is consistent with the current Steam reviews. I've got to the point where it's game over. It kind of won, you know? We've got an unlimited amount of water, we got an unlimited amount of food, we got a ton of all of our resources. And all we're doing is cycling through the map and not really doing anything else. So, I mean, I got housing still for 3 more people ready to go. And then I've got this whole area of dead space, which could be more storage. In fact, let's just start popping it in, I guess. But I definitely feel like it's, I feel like this is a win. I don't know, what do y'all think? At this point now, it just kind of feels like going through the motions, though. Let's see, let's come out this way first. I feel like I wasted a little bit of space here, but I mean, it's just not that big of a deal. Well, it's going to let me go more water in on the outside here. But we still could go storage or beds or anything else right along these areas. The goal is to, well, it's an early access game, so not all of the game is implemented yet. Who are all these people? A bunch of people just showed up, huh? Anyway, the objective is to get to this point, basically. It's to keep your people alive, to get to a point where you can make a self-sustained colony. And I'm there. I mean, this bad boy is pretty sustained. All I have to do is keep going to the next area for more fishing holes, and it's GG. You know, so this is just without a doubt, it's a win. It's game over. So I think I'm actually going to call it there. I mean, for the stream, I was ready to go for a little bit longer, but there's just nothing else to do other than go to the next area, rinse and repeat the exact same thing. But there's 0 chance that I'm going to die. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's got a shitload of food, a shitload of water. There's just no death anywhere near. I got room for 3 more people and plenty of food and water to feed them as well. So yeah, anyway, y'all, I think I'm going to call it a night there. Tomorrow, I am not 100% positive yet, but I'm going to be checking out a new game tomorrow that I've never played. And it's going to be either Surviving the Aftermath, or it's going to be The Outer Worlds. It's going to be one of those two. What's going on there, Austin? Sorry I didn't see your comment. You just got Windows 10 and forgot all about Dungeon Defenders and then remembered my channel. Fair enough. Well, hopefully before too long, got a reason for you to come back and watch and look out for some Dungeon Defenders content. But just not, we're waiting. We're in that waiting stage, waiting to get some more info. Or waiting to get some more content to play. Yep, DDA soon, no doubt. But anyway, everybody, that is going to get it for tonight. Thank you all an absolute ton for swinging by. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, tomorrow it's either going to be Surviving the Aftermath or the Outer Worlds. Actually, I think maybe I'll put a poll up on the community tab and let you all pick which one to play. But anyway, that is going to get me for today, though. So thank you all a ton. Hopefully everybody has a great weekend. And I will see you all next time. Take it easy.